Nope, 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 nope. All right. Might have to take you out. Yep, you're coming. All right. Oh my god. Kill him. Oh my god, really? Where are you? Oh, of course you're a 110. Jesus. All right, let's go. I think we lost our measures. All right, guys. Welcome back to the Completing ARK series here on ARK Survival Ascended. Guys, I'm Sean, and I am an Arkaholic. Now, guys, today we start out the episode at level 19. We're getting pretty close to level 20 here, and I'm sensing a little deja vu. I feel like this intro is very similar to the previous episodes, but guys, level 20 is going to be pretty significant for us. As we all know, at level 20, you do get access to the refining forge, the smithy, and metal tools, including the pick, the hatchet, and because we have Bob's Tall Tales on here, we'll also get access to the metal shovel, which is going to be absolutely huge for us. Getting into the metal tier is absolutely game-changing, honestly, especially for leveling, especially with this kind of series, guys. But before we go ahead and do that, which is something I definitely want to get done in today's episode, let's go ahead and talk about the cooking pot a little bit, because in the previous episode, guys, we introduced ourselves to the cooking pot. We ended up making a decent amount of kibble. We now have a total of 21 kibble, guys, so we're looking pretty good there. But of course, as you guys know, there are a ton of dyes in here, and that's one thing that I seem to struggle with a series is, well, working with dyes and making our character look like our channel colors. And that's something that I usually tend to do a little bit later in a series. But guys, episode 4, we're at a brand new start of a series. Let's go ahead, let's talk about dyes, and let's go ahead and color our character up. So if you guys don't know how to do this, it's relatively simple, guys, but I will go through it just in case for those of you that are just starting your adventures here on ARK. First thing you're going to want to do, guys, is go ahead and pick berries. You want to go ahead and pick a ton of berries because you're going to want to make as many dyes as possible. Now, for me specifically, we have Derpderp here. Again, going to be a great berry gatherer for us. If you don't have a berry gatherer, you're obviously going to have to do this by hand, but at this point, guys, if you are kind of following the playthrough, you probably should have a tame at this point in order to do this. If not, though, it's just going to take you a little bit longer. But you're going to go ahead and pick the berries that you want to use color-wise. For me, obviously, it's going to be black, white, and red, so I'm only going to pick those 3 specifically. I'm also going to go ahead and pick up like the raw carrots, the sava root, and all that kind of stuff that we do get access to, because why not, basically. We are going to possibly get into crops today, maybe in the next episode, we'll have to see. Just avoid hitting other dinos, because that can be a pretty bad situation for us. We do have a lot of trikes in the area here, so I don't want to hit any of these guys, because yeah, they're all going to end up attacking us. But that being said, guys, I mean, we have a decent amount of berries at this point. I think we're looking pretty good. That's it for step 1. We're basically just going to head right back to the cooking pot, throw that stuff all in, and I'll show you guys step number 2. All right, guys, so step number 2 here, we're going to go ahead and throw all the berries inside. We're going to throw all the black ones, the white ones, and the red ones, which we don't really have enough room here. That's going to be fine. We'll figure this out. Let's go ahead and take you out and you out just so I can add you. And look at that. Yeah, we got a ton of berries here. But next step pretty much, guys, is we need to fill up these water skins, which is another reason why I do like to put my cooking pot right next to the water here. It just makes it so much easier to kind of go back and forth and get this done. But that being said, guys, we're going to chuck all this stuff in. Now, you're going to make sure that autocraft is not turned on here, unless you just want every color under the sun. If you do, just click enable autocraft. I don't. I want specific colors to actually make, so I'm not going to turn that on. But funny enough, and I always found this kind of interesting, white coloring requires narcoberry, which is kind of funny, and narcoberry, or black coloring rather, you need stimberry in order to make black, which is kind of funny. Like, you would think that white would just be stimberry, and then black would be just narcoberry. But yeah, you need a combination of the two, funny enough. But we're going to scroll down to the reds here. I've done this experiment kind of across the board in previous series, so I know which color tends to work for me the best, and that is the scab coloring. But if you guys aren't sure, go ahead and make every single color dye, and then just go ahead and kind of experiment and everything like that. But pretty much all you're doing at this point is, once a water skin kind of empties out, you're just going to go ahead, kind of pop it into your inventory, and then you're basically just going to run to the water and kind of rinse and repeat, and you're essentially looking to make as much dye as you want. And what's really nice too is one dye that you make will make a total of or one die that you make will end up making a total of 5 actual coloring, which is pretty nice too. So basically, we're going to just be making a ton of dye here, guys. I'm going to go through and kind of rinse and repeat this process. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and get that charcoal out of there because that is going to take away some space. We'll do that, and we'll go ahead and make some more. But pretty much, guys, I'm going to go ahead and make some dyes here. I'm going to make a combination of white. I'm going to make a combination of black, and I'm going to make, obviously, a lot of red. And once we're done with that, guys, I'll bring you guys back, and we'll kind of talk about how to... Oh, that's right. We have the Fear Ascended event going on. I was wondering what that sound was. That is, of course, the Dodo Rex, guys. Not in the area. Thank God. Oh, I hope it's not in the area. I guess we'll have a quick look around and see. I don't think it's going to be around here, but I guess you never know. It could end up spawning anywhere on the map. So that would be kind of an interesting way of the series. And look at that, guys. We got ourselves a level. Yeah, you get some XP making the dyes and stuff like that, which is why I did want to go ahead and do this. Now, let's go ahead, put that into stamina. We have a total of 30 engram points. Here we go. We are going to unlock... Oh, God, we can only unlock one of them. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this stuff does take a lot of points. Okay, so we might as well do the refining forge right now. We won't have access to this. I'm not going to unlock these or anything yet because I want to get the smithy first. So we are forced to wait until the next level, which is fine. It is what it is. No big deal. Let me continue to make dyes here. I'll bring you guys back once I have a decent amount of dyes, and then we'll kind of talk about how to apply this to your clothes and all that other kind of stuff. All right, guys, gonna take a little bit of a detour here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, hey, more rock carrots. Awesome. That's actually a pretty good drop for us. Let's have a quick look out here, see what we ended up getting. So we got a little bit of an upgrade in Journeyman cloth gloves. That's absolutely huge. We ended up getting a ramshackle hide hat, which is actually pretty good too. Nice. And then we also got ourselves, of course, a little more rock carrot, and we ended up getting an apprentice saber-tooth saddle, which, you know what? That's actually not bad. I mean, it's not like we're going to have access to sabers anytime soon. I mean, unless we take the boat out for a quick spin, of course, but that's a pretty good saddle. That's not that bad. Wouldn't be bad getting that as our first tame. That would be kind of interesting. We'll have to see what happens, of course, but let's head back to base here. I mean, we have a ton. And when I mean a ton of coloring. We have 110 of red, we have 120 of black, and then we have 50 of white. And by the way, guys, if you're curious about this, these are from the Bob's Tall Tales note that we got in the first episode, the Dear Jane notes. I don't know if they're all kind of connected, they're all the same or not. You guys will have to let me know in the comments because they keep changing the names of everything. I don't know if everything's connected or it's something completely different to the others. So not entirely sure here, but let's get back to base. We'll kind of talk about the coloring and all that kind of stuff if you guys don't know exactly how to do that, because I know it seems pretty obvious and everything, guys, but I don't know. It's just something in a series that I always seem to forget to do. So want to make it a mental note. Let's get this done now. Let's get this. Oh my God. All right, Derp. Let's take care of the Dillo. To level 15. Come on. Oh my God. Thank you. Oh my God. It's kind of crazy the level that Derp is, how it hits for 130 damage. That's absolutely crazy. You know what we'll do? Let's go ahead and get you. Let's also get you. Let's go ahead and split you. Definitely a nice feature. I think I talked about this in the last episode. Split stack, split all. Definitely a really nice feature that I think is a PC thing specifically, but we finally have access to it, which is kind of nice here on console. Now, what do I want to do with the old stuff? The old stuff, you know what, we'll chuck. It's not that big of a deal, honestly. I'm not that sentimental when it comes to holding on to that kind of thing. You guys will notice, too, we also do have an upgraded torch. The Dodo Rex is here. Wait, didn't we get the sound earlier? What time is it? Oh, it's midnight. Oh, so maybe the first is just an indicator that it's going to be coming tonight, and then the second is that it's physically here. It better not be in the area. Oh, God. Let's have a little bit of food here. It is a little bit cold. We're in the middle of a cold front yet again. I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're fine over here. All right, let's get a little bit of water. Oh, my God, everything's affecting us right now. We need food. We need water. Oh, my God. Yeah, I've noticed that this area just tends to have a lot of cold fronts. I mean, right now, yeah, 23 degrees. Jesus, oh my God. You guys did explain to me Celsius, so thank you guys so much for doing that. I understand it now, and honestly, I kind of look at Fahrenheit and say, what the hell were we doing? You know what I mean? But I'm still going to stick with Fahrenheit. I am, of course, American, so I am not switching it over to Celsius. But anyways, guys. Oh, I was wondering what that sound was. Yeah, that's the fertilizer that we, or the compost bins that we put in. But we have a total of 31 rock carrots. We have 7 long grass. Unfortunately, we are losing the seeds here left and right. It is what it is. We'll get more seeds eventually, because I would love to go ahead and make some crop plots back here. But we do have a little bit of compost, and yes, as you guys could see, we are starting to get fertilizer. Really nice here. This one's taking a little bit longer. That's totally fine. But yeah, look at this. Perfect. We got our 2 little guard dogs over here that we got in the last episode. One of them, of course, has Vampiric 3, which is absolutely hilarious. And then, of course, we got the little dodos and stuff over here. I don't necessarily know what I'm going to do with these guys yet. I definitely want to make something. I just don't know what it is. Let's just pick up everything here that we can. I'm not going to do anything. You know what? We might as well add some poop in there, right? And make a little more fertilizer. Why the heck not? All right, well, let's talk about dyes right now, guys. Dyes are pretty easy to master. We'll go ahead and, yeah, I guess we'll do it on the hide hat. Let's go ahead and take off all the clothes. Let's also get by a fire or something like that. That's probably going to be a little bit easier so we don't end up dying here. Let's put this on, and maybe that'll be just enough. Come on. There we go. Cool. All right. So, looking at... Oh, no. Let's do the left thing. There we go. Perfect. If you guys don't know, if you press left trigger, you will get this. Yeah. That's the best I'm going to kind of describe it. But it'll keep us warm, which is good. So we're going to go ahead, head over to cosmetics. Obviously, this got all updated and everything, so I don't necessarily... Can I keep my clothes on while I do this? I always forget. Yes, apparently you can. Cool. Okay, so when you drag a dye over to a piece of clothing, it's basically going to bring up a bigger version of it, so you can go ahead and kind of figure out where you want to put everything. So usually I like to start out with white just to kind of see what each region represents. So if we go ahead and click right here, that'll show us that it represents that region, this represents that region, this one represents that region, and this one represents that region. Now, these two here we don't have access to. There's no color regions for that, so you kind of have to just leave it be. Now, for me specifically, when I go ahead and do my coloring, I will always do the little ropey bits. Anything that's kind of an accent will always be white for me. I don't know why. It's just kind of the way that I do things. We're going to go ahead and apply the paint there. Another reason why I go ahead and just make a ton of paint too is because by the end of this, I may not like the design and I'll want to go ahead and kind of change it back up. So then it's kind of just a matter of going through with your colors and kind of figuring out, all right, do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? You know what I mean? So it's kind of just a matter of kind of going nuts and seeing what you end up liking combination-wise. So let me go ahead. Let me kind of run through this. Maybe we'll do kind of like a... How does that look? Let's see. So this is now how the hat will... Oh, that's right. We hide the hat. That was a bad example. All right, let's go ahead and show the hat. And this is kind of what you get. And it's going to be a little tough to see because it is dark out right now. But that's kind of the idea. I like the coloring and all that kind of stuff, honestly. It's just something I never traditionally end up doing. It's just early game. There's a lot going on. You want to go ahead and try to get this done, that done, that done. And it always seems to kind of fall through the cracks for me. But that being said, guys, that's how you do coloring and all that kind of stuff. Now, there are certain ones, I do just want to show this off. There's certain ones that when you drag the coloring over, it'll just automatically apply. And the reason for that is, guys, it only has one color region. So that's why you only get one color for the actual straps. But when you get into like the hide gloves, all that kind of stuff, that's when you start getting regions and everything like that. But that being said, guys, I'm going to go ahead, redesign my character, and I will bring you guys back probably early morning, and we'll kind of talk about a few more things when it comes to dyes. All right, so that's the indicator, guys. It is currently morning, so we can have a quick look at the brand new colors and everything. And guys, you know, it's pretty much the same colors we've done in the past. Now, something pretty cool, which some of you guys might not know, is you can actually paint some of the modded items. And what I mean by that is, guys, you can actually paint the Clifton's backpack. Now, currently, obviously, the Clifton's backpack is on its default. All I need to actually do is I just need to take it off and put it back on. I've already applied the colors and everything to it. So yeah, it's pretty nice that even with the modded stuff, you can actually go ahead and change it and make it look whatever way that you want. And basically, guys, it's obviously black with a little bit of red, and then the actual little sleeping cot on top is white, or the sleeping blanket, whatever the heck it is. But it's kind of cool that some of the modders and stuff have actually added it where you could actually change the colors of those items. Really cool to see. I actually didn't realize this, guys. You can actually paint a torch too. So I did go ahead and kind of change a couple colors here and there. If you guys are curious, you can actually change the flame of the torch too. Now, I will admit it's not 100% accurate and everything, but it's going to be, as you guys can see in the picture there, I've added the white coloring to it. It doesn't really work out too well, but if we went ahead and added red to slot number 5 here, you'll see that the actual silhouette changes, and it'll show you that, yes, the color of the flame actually changes too, which is pretty cool. So you can customize that if you want. One thing I will say is the black kind of comes out kind of funny, whether it's intended or not. I guess I'll leave that up to you guys to decide. But if you do go ahead and add the narco berry to it, bam, you actually get purple, not black, interestingly enough. So pretty interesting there. The one thing I will say is when you do add the white to it, I don't know if it makes a difference. I don't know if it kind of just erases everything that you did for that region. I'm not entirely sure. Or it just makes the flame a little bit brighter. You guys will have to let me know. But I know if you do go ahead and put white on lights, it makes the brightness so much better. Oh my god. But what's really cool about this too is if I do go ahead and actually change it down to the little crotch look, I guess, what we can actually do is we can go into photo mode here to make it a little bit easier to see. You can actually see the design of it actually changes too. Like the color regions will actually apply when you do change the torch, which is kind of interesting. I never really thought that that would be a thing, but it certainly is. And at nighttime, it's a lot easier to see, guys. One of the designs is actually white, which is kind of nice. It like makes it really, really pop. I want to make sure that I didn't actually cause any changes there, but I do just want to mention that when it's in this certain mode with the torch, you cannot go ahead and use coloring or anything on it. It has to be in your hand in order for coloring to be used. So just wanted to keep that in mind. No, I think my color regions and everything are correct. Okay, so it just looks a little bit different at night with the what do we call it? Fire crotch, I think is what Syntac called it in the beginning. Yeah, so definitely wanted to show that off to everybody there in case you were curious. Funny enough, too, right over here, I think I saw this a little while ago, we are starting to get some of the Fear Ascended creatures to spawn in, because oh, God, that's a... No, that's a Pego. Nope. All right. Might have to take you out. Yep, you're coming. All right. Oh my god. Kill him. Oh my god, really? Where are you? Oh, of course you're a 110. Jesus. All right, let's go. I think we lost our Mejos. Yeah, we lost the Mejos. You guys keep telling me, put crappy berries in the last slot, and that won't be an issue. And I don't know, guys. It's just habit, honestly. It really is. Just putting Mejos in the last slot. But, guys, this is what I wanted to show off. We have Skeletal Dino showing up. Really cool to see them back from Ark Survival Evolved. They look really cool, honestly. Now, I don't think you can tame one of these, but I think when you do go ahead and kill them, they'll not only drop the skin, they'll also drop a couple of bones here and there, which the bones is what you use, of course, in order to make... we got a dodo egg. Nice. Give me that dodo egg. Just going to keep racking these things up. But Pretty sure that's what you need in order to make the skins and all that kind of stuff for the Fear Ascended event. Unfortunately, because we are at the beginning of this one, I don't think we're really going to be able to take advantage of the event too much, but we'll have to see what happens, of course. But that being said, guys, we did get our next level. We're going to go ahead and put that into stamina. We are pretty good in the stamina department for a while. We do have access to 25 points, which is really not a lot. Let's go ahead and unlock the smithy, and then we can go ahead and unlock only one of the tools. And I would say at this point, it makes it easier to do the metal pick. So let's go ahead and do the metal pick first. The next level, guys, we'll get access to the hatchet, the shovel, and we should potentially get access to trank arrows too. So we're gonna have to wait till level 22. But to continue the episode here, of course, guys, we are gonna go ahead and start making a refining forge. In order to do that, we are going to need 40 fiber, 65 hide, 20 wood, 5 flint, and 125 stone. I think we're going to go ahead and make a mobile smithy, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and do the raft. I think it's just going to work out so much better, especially if we can get over to Herbivore Island. I think that's just going to make life so much easier for us. Yes, we're going to have to worry about the leads and stuff like that, but you know what it is, guys. It is what it is at the end of the day. We'll see what happens. I think we'll be okay, but we also have a ton of hide at this point, so pretty much all we're going to need to get is a little bit of wood. I also want to just keep popping all this spoiled meat and everything in here. Just want to keep narcotics going and all that kind of stuff. You want to be doing multiple things at once, honestly, at the beginning of a series. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to split this stack too. It's only 6, but that's okay. Let's see here. So we need what? Wood. We need fiber, which we can get more than enough fiber with you. So let's go around real quick. Now, when it comes to the mobile smithy here, or mobile metal refinery, I guess we'll call it, what I'm going to want to do is, guys, I'm going to want to go ahead and probably make 4 smithies on that boat to 1... Sorry, 4 refining forges to 1 smithy on the boat, just so we can have as much metal crafting as possible, and we can just get a ton of it going. So, let's see what we need. Again, let's run through the list one more time here. We need... Okay, yeah, so all we need is just wood and stone. We have enough to make 4 of each with all the supplies and everything that we have. So yeah, pretty much it's just wood and stone. All right, let's get hacking. All right, and I think that is it. I think we can actually make a total of 4 refining forges right now. Let's have a quick look. I think I did the math right in saying that I need about 500 stone in order to make this. Let's have a quick look. Let's see if I did my math right here. 4. Perfect. Okay. Let's get 4 going. I don't know how much XP we're going to get from this. Let's have a quick look. Okay. It's a little bit. It's not a crazy amount, but that's okay. That'll get us a little more than halfway. Oh, maybe not. Is it just going to get us halfway? Oh my god, it's going to get us just a little over halfway here. All right, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to want to go ahead and set this all up on the raft. I don't know, I'm kind of on the fence about the mobile smithy, guys, but at least for right now, it's not going to be a permanent solution for us, but it'll at least be something we can work with right now. So let's go ahead and put these guys down. Let's see how I want to do this. Probably going to want to do, like, one on the edge kind of here. Leave a little space here. We'll come back to this one now. We'll kind of rinse and repeat. But yeah, the reason why I'm leaving the gap in the middle, guys, that is where I want to put the smithy. And I think that's just going to fit nice enough. Now, are they lined up? Nah, of course. They're kind of close. They're actually pretty close. I think it's this one that's actually a little bit off, funny enough. Let's see. Which is kind of funny because I snapped this in. Kind of weird that that is the... Let's see. Maybe right about there. That line up a little better. Yeah, that lines up a little bit better. Okay, cool. But yeah, the plan is we're going to put the smithy right in the middle here. So we're going to have 4 forges, 1 smithy. We're looking pretty good. Let's go ahead and get all of the metal that I've gotten. And guys, again, you've seen most of the work that I've done here with just going ahead and hitting these river rocks. And like I said, you're not going to get a lot of metal from the start, but it honestly all adds up. And so far, guys, I have 100 metal ready to go, which is kind of crazy. That'll make us a total of 50 metal ingot, which will get us more than enough in order to make the smithy. It'll also get us enough to make the pick and everything, so we're definitely looking good. But yeah, 100 right there. Really, really crazy, honestly, guys. Again, it's one of those things that, we have 101 now. Okay, that's fine. We'll have to split something. That's cool. Let's put you in here. Let's get a little bit of this going, too. Look at the amount of narcotic we have, too, already. Oh, my God. All right, we'll go ahead and put you away. But, yeah, guys, it is one of those things. We need to sacrifice something. Okay, we'll drop you guys, or we'll bring them to my inventory. There we go. Now we can move. Perfect. Oh, wait. Duh. I'm going to need wood in order to actually run this stuff. All right, we'll take 60 to start. But yeah, honestly, guys, didn't really take too much to get 100. Again, you only get like 1 or 2 metal from each one. But again, it's just that constant kind of multitasking, going ahead and just hitting these river rocks in order to get the stone and the flint in order to make spark powder, which then you can make gunpowder with, but you're also holding on to the metal. Yeah, it's kind of just doing multiple things at once here, but it does get you in a better position. You're kind of looking towards mid-game at that point. But that being said, guys, let's go ahead, add the metal in. 1, 2, 3. Just going to do a whole entire split here. We got 26 in this one. We're going to do 26 in that one. At least for right now, it's going to be 24 in this one, and then this one will be 26 because we'll go out and get a little more metal. Again, we're going to go ahead and split these 2. We're going to put 15 in you. Get you started. 15 in you. Get you started. And of course, guys, if you don't know why I'm doing this, splitting everything up, it just cooks it a lot faster. Instead of just having one forge do 100, it's just going to basically bring it out at 4 times speed, essentially. So let's go ahead, hit this rock just to get that one little piece of metal. There we go. All right, cool. Now, unfortunately, I don't think you gain XP from oh, my God. I knew something like this was going to happen. All right, let's go. Where are you? Really? You attacked me once and that's it? You're not going to come back? Because it knows. It knows I suck at this. Hey, there we go. Really? All right, come on. There we go. 120. Sweet. All right, I'll have to look at the footage and see what we lost. It looks like we lost a seed. What else do we lose? Thank God I did not lose the kibble. Oh, that would have been annoying. I got to take you out, too, while we're at it. Just got to tag you once. There we go. All right, come on down. All right, it took the egg. That's fine. And there we go. Okay, Ichthyornis is taken care of. It's got a decent amount of hide from these guys. Yeah, they give a lot of hide, honestly. Oh, man. All right, let's see. What else do we lose? Okay, we got the kibble. We're good. Might have lost a little bit of meat. No big deal. Let's go ahead and split all here. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. How do you protect your kibble? Because if this thing came through and actually took the kibble, I'd be so... I mean, granted, we have a ton of dodos. Like, we could actually... We wouldn't really have a problem with that, but it's just really annoying at the end of the day. Let's see what we're at, though. All right, so we got 7, which means we have about 24 metal already cooked. Looking really good there. And we're actually almost about to gain our levels. So you know what? I might just want to go ahead and kill you, and maybe you'll get us the XP. I don't think you're going to get us the XP, but that's fine. Let's go on a bit of a killing spree here. Because, yeah, in early game, honestly, guys, best way to level up... you got 2 ways to level up, really. killing spree and building. Honestly, killing spree and building is just the way to go. We're getting pretty close to that next level here, so we may actually go ahead and start killing... Ichthyornises actually give you a decent amount of XP, funny enough. What else do we have in the area? Do we have anything that would be worth killing here? Let's see. You know what? I think pteranodons give a decent amount of XP when killing them. What level are you? You are a 110. Not bad, but you know what? That actually is going to work out a little bit better for us, too. Being a 110, you should give me a decent amount of XP. Oh my god, am I going to kill you in time? Yeah, there we go. And there's the level. Perfect. I was going to say, if we didn't get it, we would go ahead and take out this parasaur next to us, but... There we go. Got the level. Let's go ahead and, again, put that into weight. I think we're just going to keep going up in the weight department at this point. All right, we have a total of 17 points to spend. Let's go a little nuts here. We got 8 here for the trank arrows, and then we're going to do 6 in order to get the hatchet. Unfortunately, guys, we're not going to be able to get the shovel. That's okay. We'll be able to get that in the next level, but we're looking pretty good here. Let's head back. Let's see what we need to make a smithy, and then, oh my god, we had the smithy unlocked already. I didn't even realize that. I was so worried about the refining forges, I didn't even think, hey, we can get the materials to make the smithy, but... That's fine. Let's go ahead and make the smithy. Let's get some metal tools here, and we are looking pretty damn good. All right, so we need a little more stone and a little bit of metal. Not too shabby there. We should be able to hit this rock here. This should get us the 30 stone that we need. And there we go, 30 stone. Perfect. All right, let's get that metal, let's get the smithy made, and let's start making some tools here. Yeah, it's going to be a huge upgrade for us, honestly. Let's go ahead and take all of you. You know, we can probably turn off all these forges now, because they're probably pretty much done. Move everything over to my inventory, and there we go. 51 metal already crafted. Absolutely crazy. All right, let's figure out how we're going to line up the smithy here. I hope this works out. Oh, I don't like when it does this. This weird rotating thing. Okay, there we go. Kind of line you up like... I guess like that. That's fine. It's not really ideal. It's not really what I wanted, but it's fine. It's fine for now. No big deal. All right. Let's go ahead and put the resources in. I think it's you, you, and you, and you, and you. There we go. Let's see. So obviously all of the Halloween stuff, there's a ton of stuff to go through here. We're not necessarily going to do that right now. We do have access to the hatchet and the pick. We can make both. Let's go ahead and make you, and we are in the metal tools, guys. There we go. Metal hatchet. Metal pick, absolutely awesome. Do I want to hold on to the originals? Yeah, we'll hold on to the originals. I know I'm not really sentimental with that kind of thing, but yeah, we'll hold on to them. We'll throw them in the base. All right, all right, all right. Let's go. Let's go throw it in the base. Yeah, we'll put it in the storage box on the bottom. We might as well... You know what, actually? We can use the smithy as a little bit of storage, so we don't necessarily need to hold on to that. But we are looking pretty good here, guys. We are in the metal tier, of course. Metal tier is just going to help us out so much more, honestly, at this point. Gathering metal, gathering resources is just going to be a heck of a lot easier. Guys, that is going to wrap up this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, take a second. Make sure to hit that like button. Again, really helps out the channel, really helps out the YouTube algorithm to get the video out to as many people out here on the platform as possible. So would really appreciate it, guys. Hit that like button. If you guys like what you see, you guys want to see more here on Completing ARK, take a second, hit that subscribe button. Again, really helps the channel out. Really appreciate the support, guys. And that is going to wrap up this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I'll see you all in the next one.